It starts with Guiju tells his mother that he discovered there are two family rings, one in their safe and one belongs to Dahi. He explains that he gave Dahi that ring in the fire 13 years ago. He adds that he saved her in the past and he will save her in the future. His mother gets worried but he comforts her that Dahi's existence proves that he will be fine and survive the fire. After Guiju leaves, she remembers the lottery ticket but she cannot find it. Meanwhile, Sungu took the winning lottery ticket to give it to the husband of his dance partner to keep everything secret away of his wife Manhyum. After Sungu leaves, it's turned that Ms. Biku arranged all that, using the husband and wife to deceive Sungu. On the other side, Manhyum receives pictures of her husband dancing at the club with another woman. She feels betrayed. She confronts her husband Sungu, who admits that he had to keep away of all people to keep the family secret and he felt suffocated all the time. She asks Sungu to leave the house. On his way, leaving the house, he meets Ina and tells her that he will go on trip but she reads his mind and knows he leaves the house. The next day, Ina tells the rest of the family that her grandfather is not on a trip. In the sauna, Dahi is shocked when she sees the winning lottery ticket with Ms. Beek. She informs Guiju about Ms. Beek and tells him that his family is in real danger by Ms. Beek and his father is just the beginning, and warns him that Ms. Beek's real target is his mother. Meanwhile, Manhyum meets Dong-hee and her fiancé. She faces him that he cheated on Dong-hee with Grace and he is just a fraud wanting her money. He leaves them and Dong-hee confesses that she gave up on her own dream just to live her mother's dream to get married and start a family. While Manhyum is about to leave and pay for the dinner, she discovers that her card isn't working. Ms. Beek intervenes and pays on her behalf. She takes Manhyum to the sauna, helping her feel asleep. At school, Ina is being bullied and her spectacles get broken. Nearby Hiram is watching and laughing. Guiju meets Dahi, telling her that he cannot find Ina. She left school without a permission. Hyuntae helps them, trying to find Ina. Hyuntae takes them to the supermarket where she ate instant noodles alone, the cafe where she drank coffee alone, and in the garden where she sat alone. Guiju recognizes that he doesn't know anything about his daughter Ina. In the sauna, Dahi threats Ms. Beek to stay away from the Bok family, or she will leave her. It's turned that Ms. Beek sees Dahi as her dead daughter, so she did everything to keep her around. Dahi meets Guiju, who is in Ina's room. He finds her broken phone. She sees the future Guiju, who tells her that Ina is in the school gym. She rushes with the present Guiju to Ina. They find her in the school gym, where Hiram locked her in. They end up in a restaurant for dinner. He asks Ina about what happened, and insists on knowing who locked her. She leaves them, and Dahi follows her to the washroom, where she cries and explains that all she wanted is to be friend with Hiram. Dahi shares her own experience as a high school girl of being bullied and tells her that she has someone who cares about her father. Dahi she tells Guiju to be calm and just look into Ina's eyes. Guiju sits with Ina. He follows Dahi's advice and looks at Ina's eyes. She reads his mind, reading how much he cares about her, and the moment she was born, it was his best moment of his life. She replies it wasn't. He discovers her power. She tells him that her power caused her mother's death. When her mother knew that her daughter read her mind that it was Ina's fault because she was born that day. She asks her mother if she shouldn't have been born. Her mother got shocked and led to the accident. She describes herself as a monster. He hugs her, telling her it's not her fault. They end up crying. Nearby Dahi is watching. In the sauna, Manhyum wakes up and tells Ms. Beek that she dreams that her daughter is alive. It's turned that Dahi told Manhyum to use Ms. Beek's daughter as her weakness. Dong-hee climbs the stairs and Grace supports her to continue. At the rooftop, Grace asks her to fly with her. Elsewhere, Guiju helps Ina ride a bike. Guiju and Dahi cheer when Ina can do it alone. On her way back, Ina meets Junwoo, who tells her not to run away and gives Ina her spectacles back. He says he is trying not to talk to her. When Ina refused his confession, he feels rejected. Manhyum has a dream and rushes to the club to find Sungu, breaking down and telling him that Guiju is going to die. Meanwhile, Dahi tells Guiju that the future Guiju looks sad. He suddenly travels to the past to the memory of Ina's birth. When he returns back to Dahi, he says that he will save her and puts the Bok family ring on her finger and one on his finger. He says he will go back to save her so he can meet her again after 13 years and fall in love with her, and then he kisses her.